there's not ever been in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Smackdown review. This is the 15th anniversary of Smackdown, and we do get some really good stuff here. We started off with Stephanie McMahon to open the 15th anniversary of Smackdown, and she goes on about all the great things, especially the things that Triple H won the very first against Rock on the first Smackdown, that match where, you all know, Shawn Michaels with the fucking super kick to the Rock. But hey, it is what it is. Those were the fun days. Then we get John Laurinaitis back. Johnny Ace, he comes out, he interrupts, and he comes out because he heard people power. Wants to remind us all people power. Now, it's a couple of years ago, I think it was, that he finally got off TV. This is the first time we've seen him. He has been behind the scenes the whole time. But as he goes on about people power and how he's going to book the greatest match of the night, a tag team match, we get one Teddy Long back out there. Teddy Long with his big ass fucking blazer on comes on down to the ring, playa, and he plans on one-upping him with a 6-man tag. And then it goes on, and then we get to the 15-man tag Teddy Long comes up with, and he said that Johnny Ace is like, this is impossible. Well, he threw in Slater Gator and the goddamn Mini Gator, which is only a half, and then Los Matadores with El Torito, which is another half, so you get 15. Stephanie McMahon really likes the idea, and we're going to make teams out of this. Team Johnny versus Team Teddy, and the winner will become the greatest GM of SmackDown ever. So, hands down, you know who's going to win. Teddy Long is the man as GM. Playa, it was always fun. Let me tell you what. Then, well, Adam Rose comes out. He wants to bring a party. It's the 15th anniversary. It's time to party and have a good time. And, well, Stephanie McMahon, she says, well, it is a party. And the people want to see you in action. And your match is next against Kane. Oh, boy. Then we get Adam Rose versus Kane, and Kane comes down to the ring, says a few words. He says, tonight, I'm not a rosebud or any of this or that. I'm a party pooper. Oh, Kane with his funny theatrics. Anyway, he quickly takes out Adam Rose, finishes it with a choke slam, goes to leave, and all the Rosebuds come in to check on Adam Rose after his 17-second match. I think it was. It was short. And Kane turns around. He goes in and starts choke slamming all the Rosebuds. And he wants to get to that bunny. He does not like bunnies. And the bunny escapes. Every Rosebud keeps jumping up in there. And that was that. I think for sure it was Wes Briscoe in there from TNA, one of the guys that won Gut Check, and he was part of the Aces and Eights. He was in there. He was on Monday night. I actually tweeted it out. He retweeted it. And so Wes Briscoe was in there, but he didn't get choke slammed. I would have wanted to. If I was a Rosebud, please, Kane, choke slam me. But anyway, the bunny does get away, makes it to safety because the Rosebuds, they are protecting this bunny. Then we have AJ Lee versus Alicia Fox. Paige is ringside, and well, she grabs the Divas belt and she's hugging it the whole match. And this, again, another short match. Alicia Fox is getting in some offense here, but as she goes for a slam, AJ wraps all up and gets the Black Widow done. Paige runs in, knocks her out with a goddamn belt, but she comes out of it, and she attacks Alicia Fox, and Paige takes off. She retreats. She's done. And then we have Seth Rollins versus Kofi Kingston. And let me tell you what, Seth Rollins, very aggressive, just annihilates Kofi Kingston in this. Kofi gets in a little offense, but it was almost called off by the ref because how aggressive he was going after Kofi. Really good match. 2 turnbuckle power bombs, then 1 finishing curb stomp, and that's that. Then we have Rusev versus Ziggler. And decent match. I mean, actually, usually the Rusev matches are just quick and done, but Ziggler, you know, how he can put people over. Ziggler rocked it. Rusev had control most of the match. But Ziggler did hit the Famouser, and he went for the super kick, but Rusev catches this, and this ends up in the end, the accolade. Quick tap out, that's that. Damn it, Ziggler. But anyway, Rusev gets the mic, and he challenges Big Show. Monday Night Raw, so I guess Big Show is not suspended anymore. We'll see what happens on Raw, where that goes, and he plans on eventually going after The Rock. Speaking of The Rock, we have Triple H and Stephanie McMahon backstage with The Rock, and this was awesome. They're reminiscing on all the great times at SmackDown and all the good stuff that each of them did. They're such competitors that they get face to face here, and the tension builds, and who would win one more match. They're teasing one more match at Mania, whatever one down the road, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. Each one would still win, how they would do it, and it was just hilarious. And finally they're nose to nose almost, and The Rock says, "This is awkward." Why do we men have to get so close when they're, you know, in a heated argument? And he said, so they go back and forth about backing up a step, but they think the other one won't do it because it's a manly thing to get face to face when you're upset. And finally they do step back, and Stephanie McMahon comes in and says, "Listen, you guys are both very successful, both awesome in your own right. So who knows, you know, if this will ever become anything. Will they end up facing each other one more time down the road?" And then finally The Rock says, because Stephanie wants to go out to dinner, he says, "Yes, I would love to eat." And he tells Triple H, "And you're paying, you cheap bastard." And Triple H goes to Stephanie, he's like, with all the money he makes in Hollywood, all these movies, he can't pay the bill? It's just excellent segment. Loved it. It was awesome, guys. Comment down here. Rock versus Triple H, WrestleMania 31, 32, 39, who knows? Would you like to see it? That's all I want to know. Interact down here. See what we can stir up about Triple H and The Rock. And I'm sure I'm going to do a rumor mill about it. And probably everybody else has already done it, so I might. Then we have the 15-man tag, Teddy Long versus Team Johnny. And let me tell you what, the crowd was hot for Damien Mizdow. And that's good stuff because Mizdow's awesome. Now this gets really chaotic, and all the feuds continued very well throughout this match. So you still have like your two dudes trying to one-up each other during this. You get a lot of finishers. You get all sorts of crazy shit. And I did really like how Cesaro got the big swing rolling 15 times for the 15th anniversary SmackDown to Sheamus, but one of the Usos gave him a super kick there and prevented any more, but that's where it needed to stay, and he was already dropping them at 15, which was nice. And well, you get a little more cool shit. Mark Henry's in there. Bo Dallas one up on him, and Mark Henry goes flying outside of the ring. Bo Dallas cheers. Well, this turns into a brogue kick, but Mizdow breaks it up. Mizdow ends up eating the pin here after an Uso splash over Sheamus. It's too bad too, because the crowd was hot for Mizdow, and eventually the guy's gonna break out of it because he's doing just golden work, and you cannot not see it. You know, the guys backstage, they see what he's doing. He's working with chicken shit and making chicken salad. That's the way it is, and he's doing an excellent job. Finally, we end up with Miz TV, and well, Miz lets us know John Cena and Dean Ambrose at Hell in a Cell is going to be no holds barred, contract on a pole. Winner that gets that contract moves on to Seth Rollins. We all knew that, but the no holds barred stipulation has been thrown in there, and there's a contract on a pole. And well, Ambrose states why he needs to take out his brother Rollins. They were brothers. He betrayed him, and he needs to get his hands on him, and nothing's going to stop him. Cena, he's dangerously close to ruining that for him, he says, because Cena's standing in his way of letting him get his hands on him. And then Cena says that he pulls out 2 baseballs. He got 2 of these, and that's what they want to see. Yes, we all want to see Dean Ambrose, because he says and does what he wants, and he's not going to stop until he gets it. So here John Cena is putting Dean Ambrose over, which is awesome. And that's a good thing, guys. Everybody says John Cena buries everyone, same thing with Triple H, but how many times has he put over talent in the last year and a half? And John Cena's been doing an excellent job at that. I believe so. And he did put him over really good until the end here, but we get the two pretty much face to face here, because John Cena doesn't like, he likes his chances here in this match after he said that he had the balls and all that good stuff. And well, Miz starts fueling the fire, trying to get a fight started here, and John Cena, he's not going to feed into it. He goes to leave. Miz snaps. He goes on about how the ratings will go up if they start breaking shit, this and that. Finally, John Cena says, you know what? They do want to see Cena and Ambrose fight, just not each other. And then we get the beat down to Miz. Really good shit. And John Cena goes to AA Miz, but he puts him down, throws him to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose does that inverted DDT. And then John Cena one-ups Dean Ambrose, putting him in the AA, laying him flat, and goes and sits in the chair. Nice ending to SmackDown 15. It was really fun. I enjoyed the show. It was awesome. Dean Ambrose and John Cena, who's gonna win, guys? Comment down here. What's your thoughts, and what is the aftermath of whoever wins? Where do they go after? If John Cena won, what happens to Dean Ambrose? It feels like Dean Ambrose has to win this, but then again, who knows? I think, I don't know. I think without the champ Brock Lesnar being in the championship picture, John Cena will be in it. That's just my opinion. But then again, it may affect the buy rates. I don't know exactly. I'm still up. Wait till the prediction video to tell you what I think. God damn it. Anyway, good SmackDown. Support pro wrestling. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool ass t-shirts, some hoodies, all that good shit. And follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. And like I said, support pro wrestling. Comment down here. What did you think of SmackDown? Where do we go with Rock and Triple H? Will they start a feud? Will they actually have a match? And what happens with Rusev and The Rock? Is that just going to get lost in the fold? I don't know. And definitely big show coming back on Monday. Will they actually have a match? We'll see. Comment down here. Hit that thumbs up. And I will catch you guys on Monday. Peace.